make a little short video to talk about the set for December 18th and give you guys some tips on how things are going to go, how things are going to flow. It's going to be Strings Sunday, so we have 10 violin, viola, and cello players who are going to be on stage with us. Super excited about that. But we're going to be doing arrangements that they have specific music for, so we have to play the songs in a specific way. Cynthia Leiby is leading them, and we've worked all of this out, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys were on this in terms of what is happening for that day. So let me just talk through the set, and I'll play through a couple of things with you transition-wise that you'll need to know. First song is God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. That is strings only. The band does not play that at all, so don't even worry about spending any time on that. Then we'll do the call to worship, and Jack, you can play a little bit of piano fill underneath that, and then we'll go into O Come All Ye Faithful, and the Chris Tomlin version of that is on Planning Center, and it just starts with that nice sweet guitar stuff at the beginning, and that's how that song will begin. The strings will play all through that, and it kind of does like the worship thing, the spontaneous thing in there for a little bit, and we'll emulate that for the most part. But the strings will be out for the last chorus of that song, and then on the downbeat of the song ending, we'll begin the 4 count for Our God. So it'll be something like, we'll do like, Christ the Lord, 2, 3, 4. So something like that. So Christ the Lord. On an E minor chord, not a G chord like I just played. So Christ the Lord, that's an E minor to the C, and then we go into the intro of Our God, and the strings play it exactly the way it is on the recording with that ba-ba-da, 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 bum-bum-bum. Okay, so we'll speed it up a little bit to 112 BPM because we want to flow right into Angels We Have Heard on High after that, and we don't want Angels We Have Heard on High to be too slow. But we will play that song exactly as the recording that's on Planning Center until we get to the very end of the song. At the end of the song, the strings are going to play the melody for Angels We Have Heard on High, that chorus that goes, Gloria, but they're going to play that over the ending chords of Our God, when we're going like this. So the strings are going to do this. On a G chord there. After we go through that thing twice, we'll end on a G, which will go right into the guitar intro for Angels We Have Heard on High. So it'll be like, okay, so that intro for Angels We Have Heard on High will go exactly into it like that. Same tempo, the click won't stop, and we'll do that. So Ken, that electric guitar intro will go one time, and then the strings and the band will come in on the second time through that intro, and then we play it twice. It's a total of 3 times through that intro that we do before we start singing. And then we play that song exactly as it is in the recording. on Planning Center. And the strings have some nice parts in there and stuff like that. And so then, hopefully that's clear. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or text me and let me know if you have any questions. And then from there, as you probably are noticing, the whole set is in the key of G, so it really enables us to have a really nice flow. What will happen as we end Angels We Have Heard on High, there will be a spoken intro to the song Here I Am to Worship, and so we'll need a little bit of piano fill underneath that. And then out of that, we can go right into Here I Am to Worship, and we'll play that song exactly as the recording that is currently on Planning Center. The only thing that I want to do differently for Here I Am to Worship is I want the drums to come in a little bit stronger on verse 2 than what happens in the chorus. They bring the drums in strong on the second chorus after verse 2, on the chorus after verse 2, which is the second chorus, to be clear. But I want the drums to come in a little bit more strongly on verse 2. So going from Here I Am to Worship to Isn't He will sound like this. And then we'll start singing. Isn't he beautiful? So it'll go like that. And there won't be any click for that because we want that to kind of be nice and airy. It doesn't have to be at a super strong tempo. And then you can just keep playing Isn't He, and then go into More Than Amazing, just like the recording is on Planning Center. The trick though is make sure that you don't play Isn't He too slowly, because if you play the intro of it slowly, then you got to speed it up for when the people start singing. So, okay, and then that's the end of the set. From there, we do Adore Him, and we'll do that song as the special music. We'll do that song exactly as the recording, except on the last phrase of the last chorus. And we're going to add 2 measures to lengthen where she says Christ, there. So it's in the key of E flat, and she does I forget how she does it, but on the last phrase, I think she says Christ the Lord. We'll just do, like, instead of doing Christ the Lord or Christ the Lord, instead of doing that, we'll do Christ the Lord. So we just lengthen it out like that. Sorry for the terrible singing there, but and for that song, I'll create a cue track in the click track that will lead us right through the song, because there are some interesting timings in there where she kind of, in the recording, holds out some parts, and I'll make sure that that stuff is all reflected in the cues. So it should be a really fun Sunday, guys. Really looking forward to having you be part of it. If you have any questions, text me or email me. You can call me as well, and I'd be glad to help out with anything that you need. So happy practicing.